Macmillan Audio presents Rogue Sequence by Zac Topping. Read for you by Roger Wayne. Initiation Phase. The advent of postnatal genetic modification will redefine the human race and propel it beyond the natural boundaries of evolution. The positive potential is limited only by our imagination. This is a new dawn for the health and prosperity of our species. President Elizabeth Mathers, in an address to the United American Provinces, 2081. Prologue. Yunnan Conflict Zone, Myanmar, China border. August 14, 2091. Dusk had settled by the time the assault was over. The horizon turned a red smear choked with streaks of oily black smoke that drifted out over the surrounding jungle. The gunfire had stopped, the silence sinking down over the village like a weight, blanketing the stillness and filling the void left by the abrupt absence of chaos. No more belching rounds or snapping arc charges. No more screaming confusion. Just the gentle breeze scratching across the dirt, and the crackling of fire as the village's fuel tanks burned. The battle had been swift and violent. More a slaughter, really. The thought made Rade uneasy, but he buried the feeling and continued moving through the ruined village. He remained cautious, keeping his SA-68 burst rifle tucked to his shoulder, letting his senses reach out to search for any sign of remaining opposition. The mission had been straightforward. Locate a small rebel outpost, eliminate all resistance, and secure a weapons cache reported to be hidden somewhere in the area. But now that the chaos was over, it was clear this had been nothing more than an ordinary village, occupied by ordinary villagers. They'd been no match for the brutality of Scythe Industries' custom-built assault team, each member having been fine-tuned at the genetic level to be a perfect killing machine. Strong, fast, accurate, near impervious to damage, utterly fearless, and addicted to aggression. Few companies in the world produced such spectacular products as Scythe Industries Gene-Modified Combat Operatives, and the company, based out of the United American Provinces, had no shortage of clients willing to pay top dollar for their services. This particular client, the Myanmarese government, had purchased Scythe's aid in quashing a rebellion that was trying to take control of the country. The details didn't interest Rade, though. Too many conflicts in too many war-torn parts of the world to bother keeping track of. None of it mattered. Scythe pointed, and the team went. Rade stopped in the street and kicked over a corpse with the toe of his boot. It flopped in the dirt, vacant eyes staring up at nothing. A battered and rust-spotted arc rifle 2 decades out of fashion lay just beyond the body's curled fingers. One of the local government's older models, and one often found in the possession of government sympathizers, not rebels. The weapon was so old it was a wonder it hadn't exploded on the first pull of the trigger. The weapon's operator, however, was just the opposite. Young. Too young. Not a man yet, and certainly not a rebel. Something wasn't adding up. Rade sensed movement to his left. The enhanced neocortex of his brain recognized the familiar pattern of footsteps as that of his team leader and relaxed. A second later, Severina Fox pushed through the doors of a shack on the opposite side of the road, her own burst rifle held at the low ready. "Southeast clear," she said as she approached.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?